Field Store Elementary School today. Let's give a big hand to all of our visitors we have out here today. Thank you for coming. It's my pleasure to welcome you here to this awesome school that we have and to see this excellent group of students as we get to celebrate the accomplishment of many years of hard work in our blue ribbon flag raising ceremony today. This group that we have here is an excellent representation of what it took to earn this award. It took community members, parents, grandparents, teachers, paraprofessional, cafeteria staff, our maintenance people. It took our leaders, our administrators, our central office. It takes elected officials, business owners. It takes an entire community to earn a recognition such as this. I sincerely appreciate you all being here for that. Our students and teachers have spent weeks preparing for this. We've spent this entire week celebrating each and every day, from having crazy hair, bluing out, wearing our socks, being on track for success, having a lot of fun, decorating hallways, and preparing for today. Before we begin, I would like to welcome our special guests that we have. First, from our Waller ISD School Board, we have our President, Brian Lowe, our Vice President, Gary Buchanan, our Secretary, Ronald Campbell, and Trustees Kim Palmer, Joe Landon, David Kaminsky, and Dr. Michael Prince. We have a field representative constituent liaison for the U.S. Congressman Michael McCall, Christian Collins. We have our former superintendent, Richard McCready. We have former Field Store Elementary School principal, Claudia Mordecai. We have our assistant superintendent, Kevin Moran. Our other assistant superintendent is Mr. Mike Marcus. And we have our superintendent, Mr. Danny Tradowski. Again, thank you for coming out to our country school. And I would like to now introduce a 5th grade student. He will come forward and share with you about the history of our school. Please welcome Austin Hyatt.
In 1872, Andrew Field and his son Drewy operated a general store near FM 1488 and FM 362, creating what we know today as Field Store Community. In 2002, Waller Independent School District opened a little country school known as Field Store Elementary at the corner of FM 1488 and Gibbony Road. This rural setting allows us students to manage flower beds, gardens, birdhouses, natural bullfrog habitats, and a tortoise sanctuary. Playground equipment purchased with the aid of San Bernard Electric gives us the option to play, encouraging physical and social development. Things like picnic tables under trees and benches in our sport field area only add to the Field Store Elementary experience. This year, the first kindergarten class from Field Store Elementary will graduate from Waller High School, including my big brother, Travis. From the original 472 students, Field Store has grown to over 700 students. With 40% Hispanic and 50% economically disadvantaged, the campus tries to celebrate its diverse cultures and history. 2 centralized classrooms for children with disabilities add to the diversity of our school. Field Store Elementary has a long-standing reputation for doing whatever it takes for students' success. The mission of Field Store Elementary is to provide students with the necessary skills and love for learning to be lifelong learners and successfully compete in the 21st century workplace. With the ultimate goal of high school graduation in mind, Teachers work tirelessly to provide opportunities for students to develop intellectually, physically, and socially. FSC owes much of its success to the teachers, administrators, PTO, and community partnerships. Events and fundraisers have allowed the staff to set up fences, the digital sign, and to pay for awesome field trips. The Student Council has also helped us in many ways. They lead food drives, pennies for patients, and assist in other community support activities. From the beginning, the students here have performed above state standards. The Gold Performance Acknowledgement from the state for commended performance has been awarded to us 12 times and 4 times for comparable improvement. Fieldstore Elementary has achieved the MET standard, which is the highest level of criteria for academics, and has received 2 distinction designations from the state for its 2013 assessment performance. And now, we have a National Blue Ribbon Award to go along with all our other achievements. Without further delay, it is my honor to introduce the Superintendent of Waller ISD, Mr. Danny Twardowski.
Thank you very much. I'm telling you, I am impressed, Austin. Austin, where are your parents? Where are your parents sitting? Dad, would you wave? Hey, where's your mom? Mom is back there waving. Grandparents are right here. Man, you made them proud. You made all of us proud. You did a great job, so thank you very much. I want to congratulate everyone here, the entire Fieldstore Elementary School team, Waller ISD. I'd like to congratulate the entire district and the Fieldstore community for this great honor, National Blue Ribbon School. What is that all about? Well, only 24 schools in the entire state of Texas were National Blue Ribbon Schools in 2014. Only 24. That deserves a tremendous round of applause. It's a tremendous accomplishment. Thank you. Fieldstore Elementary School earned the right to be a Blue Ribbon School because they had superior student achievement over at least a 5-year period of time. So this was not a 1-year and out deal. Achievement in reading and math, combined with a student population that is diverse, we outperformed the field. So that is something to really be proud of, one of 24 in the state. So thank you very much for what you've done for that. I was very fortunate to attend a ceremony in Washington, D.C. So I traveled to our nation's capital in late November with 5 other members of the Fieldstore staff. I received a plaque along with Ms. Crosby and to bring back and to present to you at Fieldstore Elementary School. So at this time, I'm going to ask former principal Claudia Mordecai and current principal Melissa Crosby to accept this plaque on behalf of Secretary of Education Arnie Duncan. Let that make a beautiful picture, all right? All right, y'all take the plaque back to your seats and share it just like you have in the past. So we love you very much. We're very fortunate for the leadership here. So thank you very much, Ms. Crosby and Ms. Mordecai, for your leadership towards our community. Also, thank you for providing this team with what they needed over the past several years to make sure that they had the things in their hands that they needed to be a Blue Ribbon School. Everyone that is here today, all the Waller ISD community, the members here, are all part of this whole success story. all right? But none are more important than the teachers and the staff here at Fieldsboro Elementary School. So give us a wave, teachers. Teachers, give us a wave, and support staff, give us a wave. What a team. What a team. Students, this is great, all right? So we always need to remember to give a big shout out when we're proud. So right now, let's shout out one more time for our teachers and staff at Fieldsboro Elementary School. A great number of people have worked so hard over a long period of time for this honor. I want to thank our school board for giving us the direction that they've given us over the last years, our teachers, our support staff, our administrators. If you are a former employee of Fieldsboro Elementary School, please give us a wave right now and thank you for coming home. If you're a former employee, thank you. We see a bunch of them out there. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for coming home. Since I've been mentioning it's taken all of us to achieve this, students, you got to pay attention right now. This is the part where I'm going to really include you. And I need your help. I do not want you roughing anybody up. All right, but right now, I want you to thank the person to your right by giving them a gentle pat on the back. Gentle pat on the back. Say thank you for what you've done to make our school. And adults, we're doing that too. All right, so don't look around. To your right, pat the person on the back. Thank you so much for what you've done. All right, so we share the love. Y'all do it too. So we're sharing the love. Now do it to your left. All right. To your left. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So, if you're asking if somebody showed you the love today, well, they did. So, congratulations to you all. All right. I want to do a couple of special thanks right now. Number one, thank you to the Field Store staff for providing all the decorations and the students going throughout the school, the fence, and what you see here. I also want to thank our Waller High School Metal Trades class for using the plasma cutter and their learning ability and knowledge to create the National Blue Ribbon School emblem that sits or is mounted to the wall. That's pretty sharp. Also, thank you to our public relations department. Would you see a few of them up here and to the side? So Jeff, Vanessa, and Miss Cossie, thank you so much for all your promotion. Jeff, who looks like he's about my age up here, you know, he helped design what is on your t-shirt. So thank you very much for your special talent there, Jeff. Also to our maintenance department for hanging the sign and stuff. It's kind of heavy. They did a great job. Also thanks to Herf Jones, the provider of our graduation rings and invitations, for supplying us with the shirts. And a special thanks to Dustin Stanley for More Than Shirts for helping us out with some last minute shirt size changes. So all of you can have a shirt and look good. I would also like to introduce at this time a special guest from U.S. Congressman Mike McCall's office, Christian Collins, to make a special presentation to Ms. Mordecai and Ms. Crosby. So if you'd come forward, please, Christian.
Well, it's truly an honor to be here, and I thank you so very much for the opportunity to represent Congressman McCall. I know that he sends you his warm regards, and he's just thrilled that you are one of the very best in the country. I think it's just such a high honor, and it's a tribute to all of the teachers here. It's a tribute to the students, and if I can just say one quick thing to the students, I'm the first person to graduate college in my family, and I've seen that college is the great equalizer. Education is the great equalizer. So students, you can do and be anything you want to be. Just work hard in school. And now I just want to make this quick presentation to the principals. And this this is just a plaque that they can hang in their offices, and just to say that Congressman McCall recognizes your great achievement, and he just wants you to have this and to remember this special moment. So.
I'm Grace Hasten. I am a fourth grader. We have been writing the past few weeks about what makes our school a National Blue Ribbon School. A few students would like to share their thoughts with you today. First, we have first grader Carly Hernandez with her Diamante poem. Gilster Elementary, amazing, awesome, exploring, playing, reading, super cool, FSE. Now we have a group of students who will share samples of their own written text. Please welcome third grader Leslie Vasquez, fourth grader Eric Cornejo, fifth grader Ainsley Gregg, fourth grader Zane Potter, third grader Tara Valencia, and fifth grader Jake Swanke. Do you want to know why FSC is a Blue Ribbon School? It's because we have stamina. Stamina is having what you need to go the distance.
Our teachers' compassion for teaching us and caring for us from day to day. The support from the workers from entrance to exit. The receptionist greeting us as we walk in. Then, as we walk to our free breakfast, you can see all of our advantages. As we walk, teachers make sure everyone is safe.
At Fieldstore Elementary, we have determined students that have the want for knowledge about the world and all the lessons we learn as kids and can take with us as we grow up. But we can't learn all these things without being taught by our terrific teachers who motivate, teach, and encourage us to strive for our goals. They aren't just teachers, they're role models.
FSC is the best school because people here are nice. The teachers can give you good advice. The teachers try to keep you safe. And when you first come, they give you a warm welcome. The teachers and staff teach you good lessons. They help you with what you were struggling on, like math.
We also have leadership and are nice to others. We don't cheat, we play fair, and do our best.
When they said FSC is a Blue Ribbon School, we all cheered. I was glad to be in this school. I think the environment of FSC is great for kids.
We always have to work together because our teacher says we are some type of family. FSC is always focused. That's why we're a Blue Ribbon School.
Hi, my name is Blake Green. I am a fifth grader. I have the pleasure today to introduce our speaker. With more than 20 years of classroom experience in service to our community, this teacher has earned the honor of being named Fieldstore Elementary School's Teacher of the Year for the 2015-16 school year. Providing a warm and loving learning environment, Ms. Crawford has welcomed students in the kindergarten at FSC since the doors opened in 2002. Please join me now in welcoming my kindergarten teacher, Ms. Liz Crawford, to share a special message and inspire us all.
Thank you, Blake, for the great introduction. He's just grown a little bit since he was in kindergarten. What an honor it is for Field Store Elementary to be named a 2014 National Blue Ribbon School. I am so proud to represent our school as your 2015 Teacher of the Year. As he said, I came to Field Store Elementary as a kindergarten teacher when it opened in the fall of 2002. I have seen many familiar faces walk up and down our hallways from their beginning in kindergarten all the way through their years in high school. I love to see those smiling faces when they return to our school as they are seniors making their graduation walks. I believe that Field Store Elementary was chosen as a National Blue Ribbon School because we all work together. It takes everyone. It takes parents, teachers, the students, and our administrators. We all pull together as one to make education successful. We embrace the care and education of children each and every day. All About Kids is what Waller ISD represents. I am honored to be a part of that Waller ISD family and to work here at Field Store Elementary, where we all work together to establish the motto, "Together we can."
At this time, I would like to call forward two fifth grade students, Brendan Ware and Tyler Smith, and Mr. Brenneman. They're going to be raising our National Blue Ribbon School flag. Boys, hold that flag out and show everybody what you're putting on there. This was also received in Washington, D.C. We had to find guys with muscles to hold on to the flag in the wind today. As they hook up our flag, our students have been working on a song called "I Can Learn." And our DJ is going to play that song, students, so that we can sing along with it now.
Good afternoon. What a great song for Field Store, except at Field Store we do learn. I am Mrs. Markey, and I was asked to deliver the closing speech. But instead, I would like to give an opening one. This is the beginning of our future. I know in my heart that Field Store Elementary will be celebrating National Blue Ribbon Award again. Not only have we shown the nation that we have reached the stars, but that we will continue to do this. A few months ago, I had the privilege to travel to Washington, D.C. and receive this flag for all of you. I was reminded that the flag we raised today not only represents the achievements, but is a beacon to others to achieve success. As David Bly, legislator and retired teacher, once said, "Success without hard work is like trying to harvest where we haven't planted." Fieldstore Elementary has planted the seeds in pre-K through 5th grade. We've nurtured them. We've asked them to work hard. Look what we have harvested. They are our success. I would like to thank the students, staff, parents, administrators, board members, community members, and visitors for sharing in this special celebration today.
All right, in just a second, we're going to dismiss. That means the adults can dismiss, but our students, we have to stay here, and your teachers will tell you what to do. But you know what? You have done something special that not very many others have done. And just like the only 24 schools in the whole state of Texas have done something, you have put yourself and set yourself apart. Well, how did that happen? It happened with a whole lot of hard work. You know what? This is going to repeat itself, so I encourage you to use this as a springboard. Students in this audience right here, I expect to see a cure from cancer. A cure from cancer should come from this group. I want to challenge you to find a cure for cancer. And I also want a President of the United States to come out of this group. You know what I'm saying? That's what should happen. That flag and those flags represented that a lot of hard work. You're on your way. So continue to do those kind of things. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for not allowing it to rain on our parade today. Wasn't that special? I appreciate you very much. On behalf of the school district, thank you, Ms. Crosby. Thank you, everyone who volunteered. It was a wonderful event. You're welcome here anytime.
There's always a strong presence and an answer to a prayer today for us to get to have this ceremony out here and it be such